Well, hello there. Welcome to What's Up Watchtower. You haven't seen from us in quite a while, probably 5 or 6 months since we made our last video. And I just wanted to make a quick video to tell you guys that we're still here and we're okay. Give you a little update because we've received a lot of emails and messages wondering if we're doing okay. The answer to that question is yes, we're doing fine. We're just really busy. We have a great life. I cannot complain other than the fact that there's not enough time to do everything that we want to do in our life. And as many of you know, we live in South Florida, and we had just a little hurricane come through last weekend. Only the largest hurricane I think ever recorded in the Atlantic. So yes, we were affected by Hurricane Irma, and thankfully though we sustained minimal damage to our home. So we were very fortunate, and we do count our blessings for that. So thank you for those of you who did reach out and to ask how we were doing. We're doing great. So some of the other things, little updates here and there. Part of why Mike has been so busy to be able to make videos is that he started a little side business. As many of you know from watching our previous videos, he is a competitive paintball player, and he started a little side business making headbands. So that has kind of taken off, and if you're interested in taking a look at his headbands, you can check his Facebook page out. Charm City Paintball is the name of it, and he can't even hardly keep up with the demand for his custom-made paintball headbands, and they're very interesting. Most of them are just one of a kind, and he's using his creative, artistic abilities in creating these really cool headbands. So that's what he's doing. I am continuing to progress in my improv comedy, and I perform in a troupe, and we practice usually once a week, and then I take classes 2 to 3 nights a week. So I'm on the go constantly. As far as what's going on within the organization, we do keep up to date with that. Mike keeps up more than I do, and there's so much to say, and thankfully other people are making videos, and they've said a lot of what needs to be said about those changes in the organization, about the videos, about the broadcast. It's too much to keep up with. I don't know how Jehovah's Witnesses keep up with all of it. Well, the only way they can keep up with it is to have no external life, for that to be their whole life, and which it is. And so I don't know how they have time for anything else, which is exactly what the organization wants. They don't want you to have time for anything else other than what they are providing. And they are providing a ton of videos, a ton of written literature, the broadcast, meetings, assemblies. I mean, it makes me nauseous just thinking about it, because I remember, being enmeshed in the organization and when I was completely indoctrinated, and just the sheer volume of information and responsibilities that you're supposed to take on, and feeling very depressed and overwhelmed that I wasn't doing more within the organization, thinking that I was not a good person, thinking that I wasn't doing my utmost, wondering if I would survive Armageddon, because, you know, Jehovah knows I'm not doing everything I could be doing for the organization. So, you know, that was a very large cause of depression within me, never feeling good enough. So I can't even imagine how they're feeling now with, you know, now, I mean, it used to be we would have to wait for the literature to come out, you know. Every week there would be at a Watchtower or an Awake released, at the, you know, you'd pick it up at the literature counter, because they had 2 issues per month per magazine. So, you know, you just couldn't, and those magazines were even larger than the ones now, and now they're only releasing them, what is it, once a month? I think the Awake might be once every 2 months. I might be wrong about that, I'm not sure. But so they're not even getting the same amount of literature, and if you look at the literature now, the articles are so much shorter and full of pictures, and, you know, not the kind of in-depth kind of information that we used to get. But then there's the constant, you know, videos and music videos, which I cannot even. I mean, how do they take this seriously? Are these witnesses, I mean, are they so brainwashed that they cannot watch it objectively and think, oh my God, this is completely either stupid, repulsive, childish, bad, just bad. I don't know. The music videos is something I cannot wrap my brain around. I mean, honestly. So they are very inundated. They're inundated with information and responsibilities, and it's no wonder that so many of them suffer from depression and, you know, suffer from so many ailments that can be directly correlated to being depressed, you know. So anyways, we're doing very good. I'm just gonna say that we're doing really good. I've truly never been happier in my life. I feel so blessed and so thankful that I was able to get out of that cult when I did. And it took a long time, even after I left. As many of you know, we left, probably 12 years ago it's been now, was my last meeting, 11 or 12 years ago. And it took many years to just decompress from that pressure cooker of being a witness, and to really start coming into my own and being able to listen to my own voice and my own gut, what my gut was telling me, and to trust my own instincts. Because being a witness, you're told that, well, one of the scriptures you're always quoted is, the heart is treacherous, who can know it? And to not trust in your own understanding. And because of that, you don't have that inner trust of trusting your instincts, because you're told that your instincts are wrong, that you are sinful, that, you know, our thoughts are constantly being twisted by Satan. So, you know, starting to trust my own inner voice and to know what was right for me took a long time, and I'm still working on that. But, you know, I've come a long way, and I'm so grateful that I woke up when I did, and that now, you know, I have hopefully many, many years ahead of me to continue to pursue the things that I want to pursue and the goals that I want to accomplish. And it's just, you know, honestly, it just gets better and better. And, you know, you have to surround yourself with good people and people who want the best for you. And, you know, I've found those people. I've found them, and I continue to find them. And it's just been such a blessing. So that's a message for you guys. If any of you are struggling, and I know a lot of you are, we get emails, we get messages, I see posts on the Facebook recovery group, you know, and how angry people are, and I certainly get that. And quite frankly, that's another reason why we haven't made videos, that I haven't wanted to make videos. And I'm the one that does all the video editing and posting and things. So unfortunately, Mike doesn't have the time, and he hasn't had the time to learn how to do all of that. So even though he wanted to make videos, he couldn't really do it on his own because he simply didn't have the time or the technical ability to do it. So I've just done, over the last 6 months, a lot of healing. I can't say that I'm not still angry, because there are moments when I do feel angry, but I've come to a lot of peace and acceptance, and just wanting to move on with my life. And it's been good to have this 6-month hiatus of not making videos. And because I said I want my intention going into the videos to be a good one and a positive message, which I feel like we've done, that we were successful with doing. But I felt myself getting really, I just felt like I was getting pulled under a tide of anger and bitterness, and I had a lot of crying to do. I've done a lot of crying over the past 6 months. I still cry, you know. I'm still sad not to have family, you know, or not to have very much family, and sad when I hear about things going on in my own family that are either health issues or psychological issues that are happening inside my own family. And you know, I'm sad that I can't be there for them because they won't let me. But on the other hand, I'm very grateful that, you know, I can have people in my life who I know genuinely care about me, and they want me to be happy, and they accept me and my choices in my life, no matter what they are, because I'm not hurting anybody, you know. And I think for us ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, that's one of the hardest things for us, because we know that we love our families and that we've not done anything to them. We've not done anything to them. We've not, you know, backstabbed. We haven't stolen from them. We haven't ruined their relationships with other people. And by the way, these are things that I know some extended people in my family, and you know who you are if you're watching, that you have done to us as good Jehovah's Witnesses. So, I mean, I know that we have not done anything. We've been good children, we've been good siblings, we've been good aunts and uncles, to the best of our ability, and always tried to do what was right and not hurt anybody. And just because we do not believe the teachings of the Jehovah's Witnesses, and we've spoken about it, and we've also spoken about the dangers of some of their policies and procedures in regards to child sexual abuse, and how those cases have been handled and are still being handled wrongly. in our opinion, and in the opinion of the courts and the laws of the land, and in the opinion of good people who take a look at how they handle these situations. With the two-witness rule in regards to child sexual abuse, we need a second witness to the abuse for anything to be done. This is harmful, and this has been their policy for dozens of years. So they have protected pedophiles through these policies. Whether they want to acknowledge that or not, it's not just my opinion, it's the opinion of the law that it has protected pedophiles. And we see that with the Australian Royal Commission, and hopefully something like that will take place in the United States and in other first world countries. So we're seeing that. We're seeing a lot of lawsuits coming out against the Watchtower, and movies being made about, not necessarily about that specifically, but in my Google alerts, there have been some movies that are coming out that will expose certain teachings of Jehovah's Witnesses as harmful, and so that should be pretty interesting. But another reason we haven't made videos, and I've talked about this before too, is that I need a new computer. My computer cannot handle the video editing software, and so it constantly crashes and whatnot. So right now, I'm just getting off the highway. I'm on my way to the Apple store, and I am going to get a Mac. I decided, forget those PCs. I'm sick of them. Too many problems. I've never had a Mac before, but hopefully this should solve some of those issues. And I look forward to hopefully making more videos. Actually, I have another video that I'm gonna hopefully upload in the next week or two that will be an interview I did with someone that, one of my best friends that I went to college with, and I went out to visit, and so that should be interesting because they've seen me grow and change over the past 10 years and started getting to know me when I was fresh out of the cult, and the changes that I've gone through. So that should be a very interesting video, I would think, for those of you who have watched our videos in the past, and just getting a different perspective on things. So that's about it. I'm getting ready to pull into the mall up here, and I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Alright guys, take care. Thanks for watching.